Hey, how's it going? Today I'm back on the Kobe Bryant era on NBA 2K25, and as you can see, Kobe, he was very good at that time, but he is a 99 on this roster, as is Shaquille O'Neal, who is for some reason wearing number 11. I might have to go change that. Tim Duncan's a 99. Michael Jordan on the Washington Wizards is a 99 overall. I know you see the title. Today, everybody is in their prime in the Kobe Bryant era, including my boy Steve Nash on the Mavs. He's on his MVP flow. David Robinson, Reggie Miller, end of their careers. Penny Hardaway on the Suns. Yeah, there's some fun names here. I'm just going to say this right now, including Shaq being number 11 for some reason. I did not create this roster myself. I found it on the 2K share scenario, so it's probably not, 100% complete, even with the Lakers. I mean, Derek Fisher in his prime was probably like an 80 overall. But in terms of superstar talent, yeah, all the players are here. T-Mac, Grant Hill, Sean Kemp, Horace Grant. Dude, the Magic look insane. The Mavs do as well. And obviously some of these players are like super juiced. I mean, Steve Nash in 97, Dirk in 98. You see what we're doing here? Oh, I gotta fix this one. If I notice a player rating that needs to be fixed, I will do it. Hakeem ended his career on the Raps. We'll make him a 97 to go with Vince Carter in Toronto. That is so fun, man. Glenn Rice? Oh, yeah, he ended his career on the Rockets. That's a really good team. Steve Francis should be a bit better. Yeah, like I said, for the most part, this roster is completed with this theme. Penny Hardaway at 96, Amari Marion. Dude, that goes crazy. If there's any players missing any in their prime legends that should be a little better, maybe Kevin Garnett. I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna have some fun regardless. The Golden State Warriors look okay. Michael Jordan, 99 overall, and he's 25 years old, which means when we simulate a couple seasons, we're gonna see Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. The 2003 draft class, I made the big four: Braun, Wade, Melo, Bosh, all in their prime. So they're going to enter the NBA at a 90 plus overall. LeBron's a 99. We'll do that for the biggest, the big name picks in the first few drafts. And we will see how different NBA history looks. I mean, maybe the Lakers still dominate here in the Kobe Bryant era. Obviously the Spurs with 99, Tim Duncan, Manu, Tony Parker, they won the title in 2003. Why? Okay, what happened here? Why are the Philadelphia 76ers 0-15 as my user team? What? Okay, they finally win a game. I have everything set to automatic. I don't know what's going on here. Obviously, Iverson, even at a 98 or whatever he is, yeah, his 76ers, they are in some trouble. What? Oh, they beat the Lakers, of course. Go figure. Anyways, I'm getting very sidetracked. Okay, so Allen Iverson and the Sixers, yeah, he did not win MVP. It ends up being Tim Duncan. I knew the Spurs would be good. 20 points, 13 rebounds. I'm curious if anyone put up better numbers, because those are kind of mid, if I'm being honest. Reggie Miller, for some reason, listed as a rookie. Okay, Reg, go crazy. Manu, 6-man. The Spurs really cleaning up. Shaq, DPOY, yeah, his numbers look better than Tim Duncan. Okay, the Lakers must not have simulated very well. That is what I'm learning. Oh my word, the Spurs won 72 games. Okay, first team All-NBA Kobe Bryant, 34 points, 9 assists per game. Did the Lakers not succeed? Him and Shaq went crazy. KG, Duncan, Penny on All-NBA first. All-NBA second, T-Mac, Gilbert Arenas, Dirk Nowitzki, Grant Hill. Okay, maybe the Magic were good. Hakeem on the Raptors. All-NBA third team. You see it there. Sean Kemp and Michael Jordan averaging 30 points a game. I bet the Wizards were kind of mid, unfortunately. Let's start in the Western Conference. Indeed, San Antonio 72 wins. Penny Hardaway led the Suns to 66 wins. My word. The Warriors, the Mavs. Okay, LA won 50 games. Obviously, it's all Shaq and Kobe. You see the playoff teams, they're missing out. Yeah, KG and the Timberwolves. Okay, fair enough. Over in the East, T-Mac, Grant Hill, and who else they have? Sean Kemp. What a team, man. They are the 1 seed in the East. Hakeem and Vince Carter with the Raptors are the 2 seed. Michael Jordan and the Wizards did make the playoffs. Okay, yep, this simulation was indeed very fun. The Sixers and the Cavs in the basement of the East. Very quickly, league leaders, 99 overall, number 8 Kobe, 34 points a game, just ahead of his teammate Shaquille O'Neal. Michael Jordan is there. Ricky Davis. Okay, then Vince Carter's up there. Iverson. I mean, a lot of these names are the names you'd expect in the Kobe era, but they're even better than we could imagine. Richard Jefferson. Okay, top 15. Karl Malone. Sure. Okay. Wow. Karl Malone was 13th in scoring. Number 13. You've got to be kidding me. It being the playoffs, might as well start simulating. I always forget the Kobe era. I think it was best of 5 in the first round. I could be wrong about that though. San Antonio. Nope. It is best of 7. San Antonio is up 3-0. They do not sweep. In fact, we only get 2 series sweeps in the first round. The Magic, they might actually win. Look at that big 3. Also sweeping Vince Carter, Hakeem, and the Raptors. Yes, Hakeem for the season averaged 22 and 12. Vince Carter, 29 points a game. That duo is really good. This video is already feeling like a W. Let's see if we get to any game 7s here. Okay, so San Antonio in 5, Golden State and Phoenix as well. The Lakers are on the brink. That's obviously the series I care most about. Sorry about the Eastern Conference teams. I'm disrespecting them, but you know how it goes. The Lakers against the Mavericks, they are going to push it to a game 7. The crazy thing is Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe had 52 points. Yeah, the Mavs are no joke. That's what I was trying to say. Crazy that that's a first round series. It does go to 7 games. The Nets beat the New Orleans Hornets. So we have 2 game 7s here, including Michael Jordan and the Wizards. No, Mike, you can't be a first round exit. Michael Jordan, back in his prime, stays owning the New York Knicks, even as a member of the Washington Wizards. Old man Mike putting up 35 points a game in the first round. I mean, I guess he's technically not old man, but you know what I'm saying. The Wizards are off. Now do we get the Mavericks or Lakers? Really, I know I just said this. Really crazy that this is a first round series. Also really crazy, it's a 4-point lead for the Lakers on the road in game. Wait a minute. Is Dallas the 4 seed? I know this is the 4-5 matchup. I didn't even. Oh man, Shaq missed a post hook. You know what? Doesn't matter. Clearly Dallas is the favorite because they are at home here in game 7. Oh, Nick Van Exel, former Laker, cutting back door. In terms of who I'm rooting for, I mean, it is the Kobe era, so him and Shaq, it would be nice to see them make a run. But my guy, Steve Nash, I'm always rooting for him to get a ring. Rafe LaFrance on the steal, back in transition. Michael Finley wide open. He doesn't shoot it. Instead, he's on the drive and 1. Okay, he gets 3 the hard way. In terms of volume of players returned to their prime, Michael Finley, Nick Van Exel, yeah, the Mavs kind of do have the upper hand, but 99 Shaq and Kobe, they've been simulating like 99 overalls. They need one more stretch here. A minute 20 left. Can they do it? Kobe's just going to pull. Kobe's just going to pull and miss, but it acts as a pass to Shaq. Fair enough. Do the Mavericks have an answer? Steve Nash back in Dallas. He's dropping off to Dirk Nowitzki, former future MVP, finals MVP. In this timeline, I mean, it's very confusing. Nick Van Exel from the wing. Sean Bradley on the screen. Van Exel with space, pulling up and bricking. The Lakers retain the lead. Minute left. Back in transition comes Kobe. On the pass from Shaq. Kobe to the rim. That's too easy with his left hand. The Mavericks offense has stalled out since that and 1 from Michael Finley. Can they get a good look? It's got to be Dirk. He's wide open. Why did he not shoot it? He's got the height mismatch on Robert Horry, who puts a hand up, and that's good enough. I can't believe Dirk didn't hit that. He's a 98 overall. Shaq in transition. Oh my word, Shaq just went coast to coast. Fouled. Okay, Dirk got bailed. By that, I mean Dirk is lucky that Shaq didn't make that because he's not a great free throw shooter. He misses the first. Come on, Shaq. Diesel, you got to hit the second. The second free throw would possibly put this game away. It's a 4-point game. I think they might be out of timeouts, Dallas. They don't necessarily. Oh no, they do have a timeout. Okay, well, fair enough. I don't know ball. The Mavericks don't necessarily need to force a 3 here, but a 3 would be pretty freaking handy. Nick Van Exel's open. Wow. Shaq just about forced a turnover on that inbound. That would have been crazy. Van Exel was open in the corner. Couldn't hit it. It's going into Dirk on the 3-point line. Michael Finley, dribble handoff again. Nick Van Exel back up top to Steve Nash. The Mavericks are using some time here. They're going to try and find Dirk in the mid post again. They're going for 2, which means Dirk cannot miss. He gets fouled. Dirk made a pair of free throws. Derek Fisher intentionally fouled. He makes both as well. Now Dallas is out of timeouts. 17 seconds left. They should probably look for a 3 here. It's their last chance. Steve Nash up court, dropping off to Dirk. To the wing, Michael Finley puts it up. Can't get it to go. Shaq, though, on the boards. That could get hairy if Shaq misses both of these. The door is still open a crack, but he makes the first. I'm willing to call that game, baby. We got to get moving. Dallas eliminated. They forced it to 7. But Kobe, oh my word. Just look at those 2 stat lines, people. 50 and 11, 30 and 30. I really don't know if the Lakers will have enough juice. Like, they might get swept now. The Spurs are so good with these player upgrades. But if we just got to look at this. First round, 7 games, Kobe averaging 40 points, 9 assists per game. Shaq, 33 and 17. Bro, they need help with their supporting cast somehow. I might have to help them out. We might have to turn this into a rebuilding the prime Kobe Bryant era Lakers video. Actually, they do win a game. Then they lose 2 in a row. Yeah, I feel like I can see what's happening here. The Spurs, too dominant. They do eliminate the Lakers. In our other Western Conference series, it's going to 7. In the East, both series end in 6, and we lose Michael Jordan's Wizards, Vince Carter, Hakeem, and the Raptors. That's actually, I'm a little upset about that. I can't lie. Now, the Magic making the conference finals is fun because there's a bunch of players in their prime on that team. The Nets, though, they just always simulate well. Anyways, we get Golden State Phoenix. The winner of this game will get to go on and lose to San Antonio. I mean, just kidding. Obviously, Phoenix is going to beat San Antonio. That happened one time ever in the 2000s. Anyways, Amari, Penny, well, you know what? This team is kind of fire. Maybe they do have a chance in the West Finals. Over in the East, I can't believe Hakeem and Vince lost to the Nets. Jason Kidd, Richard Jefferson. Oh, yeah. Dikembe Mutombo, a sneaky player, returned to his prime. Actually, yeah, the Nets team does look fire. So do the Magic, as outlined. Two worthy opponents in the East Finals, two worthy opponents here in the West Finals, but that front court of Duncan Robinson in their prime, Tony Parker. Remember, they have Manu coming off the bench. It might be too much to overcome. Even without Steve Nash, Phoenix finds their way to the West Finals in this video, in this era. But just like when they had Steve Nash, it's probably going to be an L to the Spurs. And that hurts my soul because those Phoenix Suns were my favorite team of all time. They do get swept. We get Spurs Magic in the finals. It's got a really good what-if scenario, this matchup, because Tim Duncan nearly signed with the Orlando Magic back in 2000 or 2001. You know the story. Doc Rivers said he wouldn't let Tim Duncan's wife on the plane for every road trip, something like that. It doesn't matter. Please, NBA 2K, I'm saying this. I'm crossing my fingers to you right now. Give us a good series. Oh yes, I was gonna say don't let the Spurs sweep the Orlando Magic, take game 1 and game 3. The Magic go up 3-1. The Magic win the finals. Wow. I know I just went through that quickly. I didn't want to give the Spurs a chance to get momentum. Shawn Kemp finals MVP. Nah, now we've seen it all. Are you kidding me? I totally expected the Spurs to win that. I can't lie to you. In the NBA Finals, wow, how does Tracy McGrady not win Finals MVP? He averaged 34 and 7. Crazy. Grant Hill, 26. Bro, if Grant Hill didn't get hurt every time he tried to play with T-Mac, that could have been. Shawn Kemp, amazing. Darrell Armstrong. Horace Grant, he was running the 5, which is crazy. I did not think that team was deep enough or matched up well enough. I mean, look at all the players returned to their prime for the Spurs. Steven Jackson, Kevin Willis, Bruce Bowen. They go so deep, but man, Orlando did it. Shout out to T-Mac finally getting over the hump. Let's go ahead and skip to the lottery results. Minnesota will have a chance to pair prime LeBron with Kevin Garnett. The Pistons, then the Sixers, and the Nuggets get 4. Oh, Seattle at pick number 5, they get screwed, man. Because unless one of the top 4 teams doesn't make the right decision, Seattle's going to miss out on. Wow, the Timberwolves take D-Wade ahead of LeBron, who goes number 2 to the Pistons. That is going to be deadly. Man, okay, D-Wade over LeBron. We're going to have to track that as we make our way through. Carmelo lands in Philly. Seattle is going to get screwed because the Nuggets do take Chris Bosh, leaving Seattle with Chris Kaman. That's not as fun. D-Wade over LeBron is, man, that is wild. I also would have liked to see Melo fall to the Nuggets, just for, you know, symmetry's sake with in real life. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, D-Wade, LeBron, let's go to season number 2. The 03-04 season. I'll just quickly skim through to see if anything looks different. I didn't even check free agency. Reggie Miller is on the Clippers. That is different. Ray Allen still with the Bucks. Okay, D-Wade, yes, of course, with the Timberwolves. I'm trying to see if anybody switched teams. Latrell Sprewell, a 95 overall. That is probably not accurate, but it is what it is. The Timberwolves now have Kevin Garnett and Dwayne Wade. They have nothing else. The supporting cast was so rough for KG at that time. We'll see if D-Wade is enough to push them over the top. LeBron joins. Yeah, that's pretty good. They added Elton Brand. Wow. Okay, no excuse, Braun. You got to make it happen like immediately, my guy. And there you go, 2004 in the books. Shaq this time does win MVP, 34 points, 19 rebounds a game. His stats are going crazy. My voice is cracking. Braun averages 28, 7, and 10. Rookie of the year. There you go. Michael Redd with the Bucks, 6th man of the year. Shaq, another DPOY. And Jonathan Bender, most improved. Okay. All-NBA first team. Whoa, Gilbert Arenas ends up on the Nuggets, and they ended up with Chris Bosh, so they could be pretty good. D-Wade and KG make All-NBA first team. The Timberwolves should be good. Oh yeah, the legends are going crazy. LeBron second team. Sharif, my guy, Vancouver Grizzly legend, All-NBA second team. That is unbelievable. Ricky Davis keeps killing it. Melo as a rookie. Vince and Hakeem, the Raptors might make a run. I'm not gonna lie, early returns on this video. I am loving this concept. LeBron leads the Pistons to 71 wins. Unreal. The Raptors, Magic, Nets, all contenders once again. The Wizards, Sixers, Bucks, Bulls, make the playoffs. So Michael Jordan is back in the playoffs with Washington, although I wouldn't really say they're a title contender. Over in the West, Seattle, Portland, yeah, some teams that will be vying to draft prime Dwight Howard. The Rockets, Clippers, Jazz make the playoffs. The Spurs won 58 games. Shaq won MVP on a barely above 500 Lakers squad. That is really interesting. Based on those team standings, I think LeBron and the Pistons are the runaway favorite here to win in year 2. We have 4 players averaging over 30 points a game. Sharif being up there is so funny. LeBron in the top 10 in scoring with, yeah, you know who. Usually I would be so biased towards the Western Conference, thinking they'd be the team, one of the teams to win. But nah, in this case, I think it is LeBron and the Pistons. Carmelo Anthony and the Sixers made the playoffs, by the way. Kevin Garnett, Dwayne Wade, and the Timberwolves did not. I just noticed that now. But anyways, let's get to simulating the 2004 playoffs. Last season, the Spurs made the finals, lost out to the Magic. Both of those teams, no, I was gonna say advance. The Magic lose round 1. Yo, Michael Jordan gets some revenge, 19-10 in a closeout game 5. LeBron and the Pistons in a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, they get forced to a game 7. No freaking way. In the West, it'll be another rematch. Spurs, Lakers, Phoenix, Sacramento. I think that's the exact second round from, no, Golden State made it. But anyways, it doesn't matter. The Raptors are into a game 7 against the Sixers. We're going to let that game simulate, and it looks like the Raptors did indeed hold on. Good. So Vince and Hakeem are off to round 2. Could LeBron and the Pistons get first rounded right here? Wow, they can't. No way. They get first rounded by the Bull. Who's on the Bulls? The Pistons are loaded. Jamal Crawford, an 89 overall. Jalen Rowe. What? They have Rip Hamilton. Okay, so they stole Rip Hamilton from the Pistons. Wow. I don't even understand. The Bulls, Eddie Curry, Tyson Why is Eddie Curry a 91 overall? You know what? It doesn't really matter. I guess that team is really deep, but compared to the top end talent, including 99 prime LeBron, wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess the Pistons are pretty shallow. Okay. 71 wins for nothing for Detroit. That is crazy. The way they simulated in the regular season to get first rounded is a shock. Look at the Lakers. Look at the Lakers about to lose in 5. No, Hakeem and Vince are off to the conference finals. We got a bunch of game 5s. I will jump into any game 7s in the Simcast, but let's go. 3 game 6s on the docket right here, right now. The Lakers force a game 7. Okay, the Kings are off to round 3. The Washington Wizards get forced to 7. Once again, the second round of the playoffs looking like a banger here. The Lakers trying to upset the Spurs. Yes, I know they have Shaq and Kobe. Oh man, they're gonna lose. Wait a minute. A late push. No, they're still, no. Man, should I help the Lakers? Should I jump in and get Shaq and Kobe a 3rd star? They combined for 70 points. Who's this DeMar Johnson? Okay, he should not be their 3rd leading scorer. We get the Spurs and the Kings in the West Finals. These upstart Chicago Bulls from the 8th seed are pushing Michael Jordan. Yeah, it's Michael Jordan versus the Bulls. This is cinema. And looks like Mike is going to get his revenge. I don't know why he'd be taking revenge on the Bulls. But anyways, Michael Jordan, 31 points a game in the playoffs. He means business. As our 2004 conference finals matchups are set, Michael Jordan, man, speaking of needing another star, MJ doesn't really have a second guy. Vince and Hakeem on the Raptors. I think they should probably win this series. Vince Carter with player progression is up to a 99 overall, by the way. Do the Kings have what it takes to upset the Spurs? I'm not really feeling it. I think we're going to get Raptors Spurs in the NBA Finals, although the Kings take game 1 and game 2. I do not know ball. The Sacramento Kings, okay, I was going to say they almost swept. What? The Spurs? The Spurs with a 3-0 series comeback. Michael Jordan and the Wizards are off to the finals. Wow. Okay, I'm sleeping on Mike's supporting cast. He's averaging 31 a game in the playoffs. In the conference finals, 30 a game. Him and Jerry Stackhouse. I mean, I guess they're doing enough. Meanwhile, the Kings were up 3-0 on San Antonio. The Spurs have come storming back and they're getting blown out in game 7. Are you kidding me? That is hilarious. All that momentum, the Spurs, with coming back from down 3-0. They have a home court in game 7, home court advantage, and they lose anyways. That would have been a ridiculous series to witness. But I love it. We get 2 new teams in the in the NBA Finals in 2004. The Kings definitely a deeper, more balanced team, but the Wizards have 99 Michael Jordan playing like 99 Michael Jordan. All that to say, I could see the series going either way. Sacramento takes game 1 and game 2 at home. The Wizards are not even going to get their bat off the shoulder. They get swept. That is so classic 2K. We get a champion from the East in year 2, a champion from the West. Everything is balanced, I guess. Chris Webber takes home finals MVP a year after Sean Kemp wins finals MVP. So it's the era of the power forward. but not Kevin Garnett or Dirk or Tim Duncan, Chris Webber and Sean Kemp. Go figure. This time around, the draft lottery lands the Knicks, the #1 overall pick, then the Cavs, then the Pacers. This draft, the 2000... Oh, there's an expansion draft. Okay, I'm going to sim through it. Is it going to get glitched out? I don't know. We'll see what the expansion Charlotte Bobcats have. Dwight Howard goes first overall. Like I was about to say, this draft is not the best. Josh Smith goes 2. Once again, I put 4 players in their prime. Luol Deng and Andre Iguodala was the last one. It's the 04-05 season. Shaq and Kobe still on the Lakers. Let's see if there's anybody that jumps up. Latrell Sprewell's a 98. Bro, his potential is going crazy. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it. Looks like most of the big names are still in the same places. Dwight, of course, now with the Knicks. Fair enough. The Charlotte Bobcats did not get blessed. I was wondering if the expansion draft was going to be glitched, having all these extra players, but nah, they have a super mid team. Okay, I actually just jumped into user control the Lakers. It's rough. It's rough. Rick Fox a first and Steve Blake. This is the best I could do. Sam Cassell. He's not I don't even know if that's a good trade for the Lakers. It gets him a 3rd player above 80 overall. They have Chris Humphries. He was once married to Kim Kardashian, so you know he's got that dog in him. That's actually crazy. It's so rough for the Lakers. We'll see what Shaq and Kobe can do. I just made that one trade for fun. Imagine if Sam Cassell now puts them over the top. That would be fun. 2005 MVP. There it is. LeBron James. Hopefully he doesn't choke in the first round. Dwight wins Rookie of the Year. Michael Redd, another 6-man. Shaq, a 3rd straight DPOY. Chris Wilcox, most improved. Okay. All NBA first team. T-Mac, Kobe, Braun, Melo, Shaq. Looks good. We're starting to see some familiar names. Jamal Crawford and the Bulls. Will they upset someone again in the East? My boy Steve, All NBA 3rd team. I love to see it. I feel like we know the storylines. What? The Knicks. Never mind. We got a new storyline. The Knicks with Dwight Howard are better than LeBron and the Pistons. I was going to say, I think we know the teams like Hakeem Vince and the Raptors, Michael Jordan and the Wizards trying to repeat. We know the teams that are competitive and we're looking to see do well, but the Knicks throwing a wrench into that, baby. In the Western Conference, the Spurs won another 60 games. Yeah, so it's basically the same contenders. Kevin Garnett and D Wade for Minnesota make the playoffs this time around. League leaders, Vince gets the scoring title just ahead of Shaq. Kobe also top 10. Again, these names, yep, they're familiar. Okay, what do you want from me? The Knicks, though, let's take a look at their roster around. Oh, right. Latrell Sprewell. He's not even simulating that well, but he's somehow a 98 overall. I don't think this team is that great, but shout out to New York, I guess. In the other conference, oh my word, the Timberwolves added Pau Gasol. Well, that's genius. Perfect. Yep, they could definitely win a title. It's top heavy, but they have 3 superstars. And at some point, 3 superstars might be all you need in this Kobe Bryant prime era. The Timberwolves are up 3-1 in their series. By the way, they sweep the Golden State Warriors. San Antonio once again off to the second round. The Knicks are going to eliminate the 76ers. Okay, no game 7s this time around. Once again, we have San Antonio, LA for the 3rd straight season. Phoenix is also there this time. They'll play Minnesota. The Knicks. Oh, no Orlando in the second round. Okay. LeBron's Pistons did not choke this time around. We've got LeBron versus Michael Jordan in the playoffs. Unfortunately, LeBron is up 3-1 in that series. So yeah, he beat him in 5. Okay. I wish we could have seen a clutch finish, but LeBron's Pistons are too darn good. Michael Jordan and the Wizards will not be repeating. We will get a new champion for the 3rd straight season. Phoenix, Minnesota goes to 7. The Knicks with Dwight Howard. Wow. Okay. So getting the 1st overall pick, drafting prime Dwight Howard, immediately launched the Knicks to the Eastern Conference Finals, which is kind of cool. Meanwhile, it took 2 seasons, but Dwayne Wade drafted to the Minnesota Timberwolves, also has them in the conference finals. Once again, the Spurs, they are just living here. But will they be able to get the job done? Let's find out. The Pistons with Braun, Elton Brand, and Ben Wallace. What a front court. I mean, the Knicks definitely have some weaknesses, but they seem to be simulating immaculately. Over on the other side, the Spurs remain probably the deepest team in our league, but again, Garnett, Pau, D Wade, that big 3, all in their prime just might be enough to book a trip to the finals. They are up 2-0. The Spurs, are they really not going to get a ring in this video? They are down 3-2. The Knicks are up 3-2, and look at that. No return to the finals for the Spurs. LeBron and the Pistons come up short once again. Is LeBron at least doing his thing in the playoffs? Like, my God, yeah, he is. He is 31, 8, and 9. What is with this Knicks team? I don't understand. Dan Dwight. Wow. Okay, 28. Dwight Howard is just built different, I guess. Just like in real life, Dwayne Wade from the 2003 draft gets to the NBA Finals before LeBron. Will he also get a ring before Bron? It's a 1-1 series. It's a 2-1 series. The New York Knicks, for the first time. Oh my, we get a game 6. All right, I won't coronate them yet. I will wait for another minute, 15 seconds because the Knicks have not won this game. D Wade and the Timberwolves forced a game 6. Wade to the rim. Blocked by Dwight Howard. Unbelievable. Of all the players I've added in their prime, Latrell Sprewell and Dwight Howard. Bro, 99 overall prime LeBron James joined the already title contending Detroit Pistons. He has not made an NBA Finals. I put Dwight Howard on the Knicks with, like they have prime Latrell. They don't have much else. Prime Allen Houston. Somehow he gets to the finals. And look at this, D Wade off to Pau Gasol. It's not over yet. I just can't believe it. I mean, LeBron to the Pistons is the perfect landing spot, and yet look who's coming out from the East. Can Dwight Howard hit a dagger fouls? Dwight's Achilles tendon, he is at the line. Also, he's wearing number 5, which looks just off, but it doesn't matter. He hits the first free throw. I think this might be game. Dwight misses the second, board to Kevin Garnett. The Timberwolves need a bucket here lest it is game over and their series over. Can they force a game 7? D-Wade to the rim. That's much too easy. Never mind. He sold the bread. And indeed, for the first time since 1973, so about 30 years in this timeline, 32 to be exact, the New York Knicks win the 2005 NBA Finals, and it's Allen Houston. All right, I was sleeping on Allen Houston, 90 overall, back in his prime. I guess that's good enough. With 3 different champs in the books, I would say this video is a success. We'll go one more season. Chris Paul in his prime goes first overall to the Nets. The Bobcats take my guy Darren Williams, and the Clippers, wow, they're going to trade the pick. The Houston Rockets get prime Danny Granger. That's nice. Nothing too crazy. We'll see if CP3 can backpack the New Jersey Nets. Wait, do they not have Jason Kidd anymore? It's the 05-06 season with everyone in their prime. Somehow Reggie Miller is the best player in the league, along with Latrell Sprewell, who left the Knicks, takes his talents to Atlanta. I mean, sure, I don't really get that myself, but there you go. A bunch of 99s, most players staying on their teams. And we'll wrap things up in 2006 with LeBron winning another MVP. Darren Williams, Rookie of the Year over Chris Paul. Interesting. Michael Redd owns the 6th Man Award, just like Shaq with the DPOY. Kobe, T-Mac, Bron, Vince, and Hakeem. Is this finally their year? They've been all over All NBA, this time both making first team. Like, come on now. It is time to come through. Let's just get right to the playoff sim. Will LeBron and the Pistons choke once again? Will Vince and Hakeem make it happen in Toronto? The Pistons go up 3. Yes, the Pistons survive. The Raptors are gonna get to a game 7. They're gonna beat the Knicks. So we're gonna get a new champ once again. Over in the West, the Timberwolves and Lakers go to a game 7 and Minnesota survives. So Kobe and Shaq in their prime get no rings. They get nothing past the second round appearance here in this video. On to the second round, we're gonna have a new champ. I think we're gonna have a whole new finals matchup. Wait, no, the Timberwolves are still in it. So I don't want to speak too soon, but the Denver Nuggets take them down. We will get a brand new finals matchup, and Vince and Hakeem do not get it done. On to the conference finals. The Detroit Pistons. Is this finally the year for Bron? The first time we're hearing from Boston. They've got Paul Pierce, Sean Kemp, and nothing else. The Pistons should probably sweep that series. We've got the Nuggets with Gilbert, Chris Bosh, Marcus Camby. Okay, against the Suns, who were in the conference finals, I think in our first year sim. Here they are back once again, a chance to make the finals. The Pistons go up 2-0. LeBron and the Pistons, it's going to be their year for sure. The Phoenix Suns are up 3-1. They're up 3-2. They are up 4-2. They advance to the finals. Our revised 2006 NBA Finals. It's prime LeBron on the Pistons against a pretty good Suns team, but I just don't think they're deep enough to compete with Detroit, as we're going to get a 4th new champion in a row, and this time in a sweep. LeBron James and the Pistons do get it done. He averaged 28 and 10 in the finals, winning finals MVP. I know I speed ran through that part of the video, but there you go. Our 4 MVPs, Tim Duncan, Shaq, LeBron, and LeBron. More importantly, 4 different champs, the Magic, the Kings, the Knicks, 3 absolutely cursed franchises, then the Detroit Pistons, who got blessed with LeBron. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video down below. I can definitely put more eras into their prime. I mean, I had a lot of fun with this one. I hope you did too.